Afrobeat, Afrofusion belongs to Africa.
Do you think language is another factor?
We should be able to use our language in a certain kind of way that somebody language, issue with the fancy and the tree is that we can give it some cool vibes, no lies. That scream got your lips red wine, yeah.
It's a beautiful session here on this particular podcast, 247 Routine, live on City Vibes TV. My name is Jay-Z the Vibrator. Simple call me Ojidum. Please subscribe to YouTube channel and follow us on the social media platform, City Vibes TV. My guest is already seated, and we're going to go straight to him and we welcome you on board. My brother, welcome.
Thank you, bro.
How you doing, bro?
Everything good.
You are looking fresh, man.
Thank you so much.
Charlie.
By the grace of God.
Hey, Sikanaba.
Kakran.
Is music paying for you?
Music is paying little.
A little kakran.
A small time, boom.
Boom.
Yeah.
So how Sky in CC like your whisker kase kra aje. Like when this one matel kakra.
With the music, you to me pinpoint a particular figure here.
Oh, okay.
But it comes in all forms of resource, like apart from money, it being gadgets, gifts, tokens from people. And,
so you are getting all that. So
I'm getting all that.
Music is treating you good.
Music is really treating me.
Oh, wow. Generally, let me know your overview of Ghana music. Generally.
Well, Ghana music is dope. Still dope. Even though people are trying to make some comparisons here and there, but I believe Ghana music is still dope.
Now, let's compare. Let's have a discussion about this. We mostly compare Nigerian music when it comes to this Afro music, Afrobeat, Afrofusion and all. Ghana and Nigeria, as you being the music for now, who actually owns Afro music?
Well, the name itself says it all. Afro music.
Okay.
Now, the term Afro is used to relate to anything African.
Okay.
You get it? And to be very honest, Afrobeat, Afrofusion belongs to Africans. It doesn't belong to Ghanaians only, or Nigerians only, or South Africans only, or Moroccans only, or Egyptians only. It belongs to Africans. Just that there are some people who have been able to invest so much in it.
Okay.
And then it has actually skyrocketed their music, and it's selling globally for their country. You get it? That is why more of Ghanaians are talking like, oh, Ghana music is not going like Nigerian music. One can say, we know those comparisons that people make.
Yeah, definitely.
But the whole thing is, how much are we putting into the music? That is the thing. To be very honest, Ghanaian artists are as good or as talented as South African or as Nigerian or as any other artist from other African countries. You get it? But the thing is, how much are we putting into the music, and how willing are we to push the music to the global scene?
So Nigerians, you think Nigerians pushes more than Ghanaians?
Of course, they have more investments in their music scene.
Is it the numbers? Are we talking about the numbers, or we are talking about the investment that they invest in music craft, as in production, as in events, as in a lot of things?
Well, everything is inclusive.
Okay.
Number wise, when we talk about population difference, Nigeria is like 4 times the size of Ghana or something.
Yeah,
you get it?
I get that.
So even with the population alone, Ghana is like Nigeria is far gone. You get it? And they heavily invest in the music. Look at the kind of videos these people will be shooting. and look at the kind of videos other people from other countries also shoot. So with that, we can boldly say that the leaders of modern Afro fusion and Afro beats music, African music, right now, Nigeria, South Africa, Ghana, these are the countries that are leading the music scene.
Yeah,
African music.
Yeah. Do you think language is another factor in which it doesn't make Ghana music cross borders? I mean, if it cross borders, it doesn't reach the highest speaker as compared to Nigerians. Is music, is language a barrier in music?
Well, first of all, music is communication. It's a means of communication.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's put music aside.
Yeah.
Let's focus on communication first.
Okay.
If I want to say something to you, and you don't understand my language, but I still want to communicate something to you, it means I have to derive a means of passing that information to you, even if you don't understand my language, right?
Yeah.
That is the purpose of music. That is the purpose of music.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
So even if you don't understand my language, I should be creative enough to coil or to coin my artistry in a way that you can consume.
Okay.
So in music, language should not be a barrier.
Okay.
The main purpose of music is to communicate messages.
Definitely.
To people.
Yeah.
You get it? And able to catch them there. There are some music that you listen to or that you hear, irrespective of the lyrical content, just the instrumentation alone communicates something to you and your spirit or your soul.
Okay.
Anyhow you say.
Yeah.
You get it? There were some songs I didn't really understand the lyrics, but I understood the language of the beats.
Okay.
I don't know if you understand me very well.
I'm
Sometimes beats it will push you to dance. Sometimes beats it will push you to sit and listen. Some beats will let you cry, and some beats will let you have joy or become joyful.
Talking about beats, I just want to know. So, amapiano talks about what?
Okay, it was invented in South Africa.
South Africa, yes.
And amapiano itself is mostly dance, dance, and chill. So anytime they are playing amapiano, it's like a good vibe, chill mood. Everybody is enjoying. The party is ongoing. People are drinking, smoking.
Though we don't really understand the language, whatever they are saying, but it's consumed by the beats.
You get it? It communicates something to you. It pushes you to do something. You get it? Get up and dance.
Wow. So language is not a barrier.
It should not be.
It shouldn't be a barrier.
No. That is why we are creatives.
Okay.
We should be able to use our language in a certain kind of way that somebody who doesn't even understand our language will listen to our music and will still resonate with
whatever you are saying.
Exactly.
Now let's boil down to this language thing. Let's boil down to a little bit about we central region. Yakam Fanti.
Yeah.
And then we have the people like say Accra, Kumasi, they speak Chi. But we the Fantis, music what there. Chi it doesn't penetrate to the Chi warrior. Aye Fantini, aye you've tasted both Accra and then you see a difference in that. How everything is boiled down to them conversation, because we know that human on travel a lot than the chief. We get it. You know how? Why? Is there anything that we supposed to do with the fantasy or what they so that you go to travel dama?
Oh yeah, surely. The thing about this language, issue with the Fanti and the Chi is that more people speak Chi than fancy.
Yes.
In Ghana.
Yes, in Ghana here. I feel like when the diasporans, when they come here,
they are more used to
the
tree.
Yeah.
Let's put that one aside here. But even tree and fancy, there are so many similarities because in I can fall. You get it?
Yeah, I can.
And let's put that one to aside. The thing is that music is business as well.
Okay.
First of all, market. Anytime you are starting a business, you need to think about the market.
Okay.
Where you get people to consume your product or to consume your service that you are rendering.
Okay.
You get it? And when you get to other cities, apart from here in Cape Coast now, Elmina now, other fantasy dominated cities now, they are more used to the tree.
Okay.
You get it? But in fancy for so
okay.
In Krande in fancy for and I was able to locate some of my people in Accra. The thing with the fancy and the tree is that I mean and I'm going to China and fancy and I will blend everything together. Now with the music business, the marketing, apart from the air marketing workroom, for what's all saying. And the problem is, how are we marketing ourselves to outsiders and to our people who are living outside our indigenous territory?
Okay. As we the fantasy now.
Yes.
Okay.
The problem is, how are we marketing ourselves? You get it? Now, even man can put the example there. Even though make a fancy and all that, but munjumbi won't part you. It all boils down to acceptance. How are we accepting our roots?
Fantina no I the waka, but on yet the there what's a bonyuma.
Well, Fantina and the bonyuma the papa. I can't crank a fanta who feel for real. Sometimes some people just want to hear me speak the fancy keke. No on your key. They feel like the fancy is some sort of entertaining accents to them.
Okay, so it's basically about marketing.
Let's sell ourselves, not in a bad way, but let's put ourselves out there.
Wow.
Let's speak our language in our music.
Wow.
Let's show our way of life in our music.
Wow.
And let's talk to identify our people in our music.
Have you ever heard of you sound like Nigerian? Your music sounds like a Nigerian. Have you ever come across with such comments?
I am comfortable. I've been posting them sound that can do. I can promise on your album. If you don't see them sound there, Calvin Boy. If you don't see them sound.
Is it because you just want your message out there? Or that's why you sound like that, or either it's you are imitating them, or they inspire you to do that, or you have your own way at your words, like you have inspiration about such,
Okay, so the whole thing about our African music is that modern day African contemporary African music is that if you've observed the songwriting of Nigerians, South Africans, and other African countries, they use their official language, which is the English or French or whatever country that colonized them language, and merge it with their own local language. You get it?
Yeah.
Nigerians will use the pidgin in the Yoruba and Igbo and any other local language.
Okay.
And I see no wrong in a Ghanaian doing similar thing, because I am so a pidgin. I'm also a fancy. And to make a pidgin, my fancy fra. But it will give you something similar.
It will give you something, but the tonation, is sometimes we copy the tonation.
I mean, they won't copy though.
Okay. None of these people inspires you in your music. I mean, the way you sound in music. Yes.
Me. I want to sound like myself on a song.
Okay.
Even though I'm a kasana, my word choice, my vocabulary, the way I'm a share, my lines, the way I'm a kasa, the way I'm a flow. The man I'm a on a song. listen. Where I'm from, I represent where I'm from.
Okay.
I represent the language that I speak,
which is the Fanti.
Yes, and the Pidgin as well.
Okay.
Because me a contemporary boy.
Okay.
Yeah. And I represent my culture, which is my way of life. Ntina samotro njumbia wayamanka sama brabo nusu. Na made ye njum no. Ehun season. Nti samotro njuma na say Maria njuma. Mpede anybody that is familiar with me and how I sound like. What's the voice no bonde? Hey, this is the boy speaking.
Well, MKaey is a musician, he's a songwriter and also a performing artist. Yednamabri, Yednamabri Komo, 247 routine do. And there are a lot of conversations we're gonna touch on it, in which definitely you guys too are going to on the show. So please go to YouTube and subscribe to your channel, and also if you are new here, please click the notification bell so that any video that we'll be uploading, you'll be the first person to watch as well. Well, looking at the artists that we have in our region, I mean Central region, and specifically Cape Coast, Elmina, and other districts now, are the musicians well prepared for this whole music game? Because it's very broad, because they've only centered in a way they release in Yumanara Mako studio Mako do Wabwa Adibi Wazamam Maka Se Gudo Mizatu Audio Mark. That's all. We are not doing any other form of promotion. Whatever you are saying now, the videos, it is not coming. We just use phone to do anything. Is that way forward? Is the future bright for Central region music? Because I see there yan future over from kakra. In your view, no, or
among us, a moment, okay, because I've seen some brilliant artists from this side too.
Yeah.
People who are doing well online. Hey, I'm going to be on Facebook and Instagram. Someone like Black Tana, someone like, Saboy, no will push now. The whole thing is, in the moment, don't catch. Let's get hope. Okay. Because your life no go say the
and are you prepared for that?
Yeah, we are prepared.
How well I am coming to you. You are sitting here in the name of other artists. How well are you prepared for this? If you are to become one of the Ghana's hot cake now, how well are you prepared for this whole fame? Because you know how fame it is, mentally, socially, psychologically. How well are you prepared?
I mean, as at now, I'm an upcomer.
Okay.
Samuko stager, example. Samuko stager. People are not really connected to my sound like that because I'm not that famous. But Munko stage on the crowd by force. I change now. Try one bonjem don't know.
Okay.
If I'm going to stage, I am required to deliver and give out my best as an upcomer, because people are not really used to my sound. People are not familiar with my sound.
So what can I do? What echo nature you sing and then they are not? I mean, they are there just watching you.
Yes.
How is the feeling like?
So the thing is, because I know that they are not connected to my sound, I don't expect them to budge modo. You get me?
Yeah.
May expect one no, they should cheer me up.
Okay.
You get it? So I am there. They've reserved that silence.
Okay.
That period of silence for me to come and deliver. You get it? Anytime I'm
so you just show up. You feel like
show up, do your part, and go.
But I am saying I think you've not answered my question to extend that. How well are you prepared for this whole thing?
So psychologically,
yes.
Psychologically, I don't know. Or there, you have to be ready for whatever.
And do you think, are you ready? Are the artists here, any of these artists that we are fighting for, Yim Blue Up, are they ready?
I mean, they are ready.
How well are you prepared for this huge? Because you know that on your joke.
So music
to become the biggest artist everybody is claiming. I mean, call it out for.
Music is very spiritual.
It's not a joke thing.
It is very spiritual. And Paul, before you come out here, you should be a master of your own self. You should connect with your God. I mean, connect to. Or there's connection. Or a strong pampio. Straight connection, bro. Because you can't joke with your God.
Because people can't handle this fame and then they drop. Because it is very huge.
And then once the many are called, but few are chosen. The thing is, if you know what you want, you go for it and chen. Can I toss the insulin chen mention? No straight. Whatever you've come for. Me personally, I believe that. You see, we are messengers.
Okay.
We are godly messengers of God.
Yeah.
So we use our life experiences, encounters with people, things that we've heard, things that we've seen, and things that we've experienced to bring out those experiences are kind of instruments that we use to convey those messages through the music. You get me? In Samide, I believe the music in Jumbia will be man they pray. You should communicate something to somebody. That is the sole purpose of music. Communication. You should communicate a message to somebody. You should talk to somebody's soul, talk to somebody's spirit. So if you know that this is your purpose, the fame is just a plus, the money is just a plus, and the hype is just a plus, to be very honest with you.
What be that moment you feel like, okay, I need to stop doing this whole music thing, go find something else to do, because it is not working out for me. Did you get that mind? Do you ever encounter such thing as a challenger? You feel like, make it bow down from this whole music thing and then continue with something else?
That means Monday happen. Everybody gets doubts sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes it's like your vision become blurry and you can't see. Like you can't see.
Yeah.
Like why the whole foresight in who future no. But the thing is no matter what, regardless. I mean, if I have to go to war with my mind, to make sure that I'm seeing clear, I will do that.
Okay.
I will never doubt myself. That be because I know what I carry. Man, your baller, pure diamond. So the thing is, sometimes you are doing the thing, but sometimes you feel like you are not doing enough because you are not seeing results. It is normal. Madam also baby.
Okay.
What's will be inventing electricity pool? Or trying how many times?
I've not read that one.
Light bulb. Or trying a couple of times. And to be very honest, you will have to fail to succeed. Or there, able form, ne two meeting to me. Sambo forma. And Obi on both from the name to be honest, because those times are definitely gonna come.
Today is your first time, listen to this particular podcast. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel and then put your comments out there, and then we are good to go. MKaey is my guest tonight on this particular network, and then I really love the music that he does, and this music is one of the music that he has hooked on, and then I really love it. And I will let him do this right here. It is called what?
Kokonte.
Yeah.
KKT.
This song, I just want to hold on. Hold on. It is not a breakdown here, but I just want him to, get me through whatever inspired this kind of music in his aspect. Now, let me brief me through about how Kokonte was made. Kokonte was, you featured Talibo, right?
Talibo featured me.
Talibo featured you.
Yeah.
Get me through how it was made.
Okay, so it was Speed that linked me to Talibo. Speed music.
Okay.
Big shout out to Speed music. Yes. Biggest blogger had a salute.
Yeah.
So the whole thing be same.
And it was wow, Bakurma. Wow, baby, man.
Irama. And the piano you're calling outdoor.
Irama Segua, Ayuko, Aquaba.
So the whole thing is that he linked me to Talibo.
Okay.
And Speed featured both Talibo and I on his song Skin Tight.
Okay.
And see, after them feature, we wanted to work together.
Okay.
So Talibo, he brought up the concept of promoting African originality.
Okay.
So I had to come up with a verse like that,
Did he write the lyrics for you?
No. He just gave me a concept.
A concept.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And I have to come up with my own creative idea.
Then I am music that then was that your first time venturing into music, or you've done music before you hopping on to this collab?
Okay, I think Kokonte was my third recording.
Okay. Your first recording was?
My first recording was a track titled Golden Girl.
Okay. That was you alone?
Me alone.
Okay.
I rapped and I sang at the same time.
Okay.
And the second track was Speed song, which is Skin Tight, featuring Talibo and I.
Nature the music professional on Cherry?
Me like 5 years.
5 years in music professionally. Doing music.
I've been doing music for 5 years.
Wow. This song I really love it, Charlie. Because I really love the way this song whole thing was made, man.
Hey, let's take a swimming at the river. I know they mad be African fever. I did deliver, make I be your teacher. Son neighbor. Look for Africa on the radar. Ghana and Nigeria. It's about time we show the world the real. Kocho, make I hear the drum. Make I hear the gong. If make I hear the gong. Say make I hear the drums. We have to make Africa proud. Show the world that original is black. The black folk. We have to show the world that original is black. Yeah. Where do you kente? Jaya bro, for some no make we forget the fried rice made the Kokonte.
What about that?
Today.
Big shout going out to you, bro. Talibo, man. Sorry, your song is dope. This guy,
Masati Watcher, come make I give you some cool vibes. No lies. That skin got your lips red wine, yeah. Girl with a big shankus. If you know say you get the bamboo, it be good for you. Come make a. I will say that Kokonte, now they like him. Actually, shot me.
Okay.
Mom them boost, because I was getting shows here in the Cape Coast, even though they were free shows, but I was doing it for the love of the music. You get it?
Okay.
And it is worthwhile. It's valuable. I appreciate those moments.
Do you have entitled to the song to perform it anywhere?
Oh yeah, I created that song. It was a collaborative effort, so my own performance rights, I can perform it.
Okay.
And all that.
But did you get something out of this kind of music?
The music.
The two songs with Talibo.
So the two songs with Talibo, we both understood Talibo owned them.
Okay.
And we didn't make any discussions about royalty split because I was not interested in the split at that time. I just wanted to grow myself as an artist. So I was kind of using this platform to build my leverage up as a musician.
Yeah,
it's still a plus for me.
So can you still testify that that's your biggest song right now in your music as at now in your music career?
They are my biggest songs, but the biggest ones too are they are way coming.
Oh, okay.
The beautiful ones are not yet born.
MKaey. Nice. So what's the future for MKaey? Now we are going to new vibe, new thing. What's the future for what people expect from you and all that?
The future is always bright. And initially, start music, we were just creating, but right now we convey messages, man.
Okay.
And right now I feel like I'm ready more than ever.
Okay.
Because back then I was young, I was still in the process of self-discovery. And right now I know who I am.
Okay.
I know what I want to stand for, and I know what I want to preach out there. So expect nothing but.
Okay, are we expecting this 2025 EP album hits out there, like tours, shows and all that? Are you expecting
EP album the one say about telephone now.
Okay.
One say about telephone now. But right now the singles me the one.
Okay.
Take your time. Mama prepare nice lullaby na. That tomorrow just stay tuned, stay connected.
Okay.
For beautiful
your social media platform, and then we kick out of the studio.
So on Instagram and on TikTok, my username is MK_25.
Okay.
MKaey_25.
Okay.
And on Twitter, MK official. Gelio, baby, girl on the corner. I dey like them. I dey like them.
Anyway, this is where time permits us to say bye-bye right here on the show. I had MKaey on the show, so please go to all the social media platforms and then stream his music, and then also follow us on those social media platforms. City Vibes TV. Jay-Z the Vibrator is my name. Simple call me Ojuju. We'll see you when I see you.
Thanks for having me, man.